I can see perfectly.
Ah, Thomas the Tank Engine. I remember being very disappointed when I was young that he wasn't actually a tank. But anyway, he was like a steam train and he went around the island of Sodor, which, now I say that out loud, kind of sounds like a land from a bad fantasy novel and kind of sounds like a sexual act that's illegal in Scotland. Anyway, yeah, the Fat Controller told him what to do, because he was a controller, and that's like his job, or something. Mostly I remember there being other trains, most of which were annoying and rude, and the Fat Controller would come up with awful punishments for them if they didn't do exactly what they were told all the time, like being walled up alive, like something out of an Edgar Allan Poe story. That's not an exaggeration. That even happened in the TV show, if I recall. But Thomas the Tank Engine is apparently now referred to as Thomas and Friends. Thomas's friends include Benito Mussolini, a talking banana, and a super intelligent shade of the colour blue. Yes, 2016 too. Does that mean it's like the second wave they've done this year? I've got no idea. Of Thomas the Tank Engine minis. Now you would think these would be little toy tank engine things like in the stories, like this one here. This is the red engine, whose name was which was a nightmare when Ringo Starr was reading out the stories. Yeah, but there's like really weird ones in here as well. Like, here's one done up like a skeleton, and here's ones with graffiti. This is apparently a very, very strange set of toys, because, you know, Thomas the Tank Engine, a bit of a children's classic. All the little boys like the trains and all that, and apparently they now like weird paint jobs. I don't know, but I've got two of them, in the hopes that one of them will be very strange indeed. Let us open it up and see. Oh, hang on. We can probably see exactly what's going on there. It is sweet blimey. Yep, that I was expecting something odd, but not quite that odd. This is one of the square-headed engines. I believe his name in the show could only be expressed if you pulled out your own tongue and then set your foot on fire. Yeah, it's like a monster truck. But 911, I really hope that's a reference to who you call in America and not something else in the state of an emergency. This is really frickin' weird. Yeah. So what is that logo? Is that some sort of American... What? What does it say there? I can't get it. I would guess it's something like Coastal Rescue or something. I really don't know. Coastal Rescue Monster Truck. Is it a fire engine? It can't be a fire engine. You don't draw fire up the side of a fire engine, do you? You know, they're quite keen on eradicating fire as a general rule. This is a very strange thing. You go there and we'll have a look at the intriguing flap-filled minis. Oh, no, it does fold out in a confusing manner. Great. So, core moments. There's like one covered in shit. That's always good. And another one. Are they from the TV show? Graffiti. So it looks like they've been left for years, and Kilroy has come along and scrawled "Wazir" on it. Creatures. What? One of them's like a gorilla covered in bananas. One's like a crocodile or something. What drugs are you people on? Sports. I can't even begin to understand what's going on there. Turn it round, we've got sweets. Oh yeah, so here's a train done up like a frickin' dessert. Electrified? What? Just, they're dying and their guts are exploding and their batteries are coming out? That was a steam engine. Why is that electrified? What is going on? Racing, so yeah, that must... And spooky. Spooky. Oh my god, there's some on the back. And these are, yeah, classics, i.e. ones that are actually vaguely normal. Man, that's pretty strange. So, this is actually the firefighting engine, but it's been done up like a bloody race car. Quickly open the other one. Here it is. It is. Bum, 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 bum. This one. Man, he looks stoned as hell. What hero it says on it? And is this just a classic? Is it which one is it? Tell me. It's this one from Core Moments. This is one of the core moments of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. It's where a train was painted slightly oddly. Many consider it a classic episode. I don't know what the frickin' hell's going on here. Right, build quality is really good. They're really solid bits of plastic. The wheels run nicely. I can imagine children quite enjoying these. I remember buying larger die-cast ones for my nephew when he was younger. Hang on, let's manoeuvre this down. There we are. Now we can see them up close, and that was a waste of time, because I can't actually turn around so you can see the faces, because they will escape. Let us use the power of angles to overcome the power of gravity. Kneel before our science. Right, I don't know what to make of these. They're too frightening to go on the shelf of interesting items. I think they're going to have to be jettisoned into the dimension of strangeness. Ugh, hope they don't break out again like at the beginning of Superman 2. Anyway, here's something else I'm going to mention. Look, it's a new thing you can annoy your friends with. It's me doing like a magic trick thing, except at the end, instead of guessing their card, it comes up with a photo of your friend that you've uploaded in order to freak them out to their very core. Have a click and see what you think. I'll put it in the description stuff below. I don't get any money or anything. It's just a cool thing what we are doing. And if it becomes the most popular thing in the world, then I'll make a film of it. Or something. Well, probably not actually. I don't know how that would work. Need to think that one through more. It works best on desktop, although it will work on mobile fine, and that's probably all you need to know. Actually, if you do come across any bugs, I'll stick an email address down there, and you can tell the people what are putting it together like, and then the future will belong to us.
Subscribe for more.